Good afternoon, and welcome to Big City News, where we deliver big stories from the big city. I'm Anthony Kasberg. Today's breaking news story is sure to shatter your peace of mind. After many months of rampages and questionable outrages, local big city menace and all-around tough guy, Macho Mallman, is giving his very first interview to the public. Mallman has graciously agreed to share his life story with all of us at the studio, and you, our viewers. Perhaps now is the time we will all find the chance to see who Macho really is, and if we are lucky, find out why he really does what he does. However, there is a catch. Mr. Mallman has chosen a specific reporter from our news team to interview him after a recently unexpected encounter out on the streets. This man is none other than our top reporter, Desmond Flatters. Over to you, Desmond.
Thank you, Anthony. I'm sitting here with Mr. Mallman himself.
Call me Macho. Please.
Okay, sorry. So, Macho, how does it feel that you're willingly sharing your life story to all of our viewers instead of causing property damage for a change?
Well, Flatters, I wasn't really much one to show myself in public, let alone in front of a camera. To me, people have always been a big nuisance in your life sometimes. Always showing up out of nowhere, calling you at random times, get your attention for no apparent reason whenever they see you.
Uh-huh.
They just never seem to leave you alone whenever you want to have a moment of peace. It just feels so frustrating, you know?
Yeah, people can be that way sometimes.
All I ever wanted was for people to leave me alone and not bother me. But ever since the other day, when you took me to the hospital, when I dropped that refrigerator on my legs.
Well, you do have a rough demeanor, I'll admit, but I couldn't just leave you all alone like that, especially since no one else was willing to...
Let me finish.
Sorry.
Ever since then, I've wondered something I never wondered before. How can people go out of their way to help you when you don't want anything to do with them?
That is a good thought. Still, though, is there any reason in particular why you're so hostile towards everyone in the town? Any personal issues you've got that you'd like to share with our audience?
No, nothing to share.
Are you sure? I mean, no one gets angry for no reason.
I do have a reason to be angry. I just don't want people ruining my life, that's all.
Geez, someone's been rather sensitive today.
I'm not sensitive.
Well, you seem uncomfortable about how you want to answer my question.
Can we go past the personal stuff? Leave it out.
Come on, man, we talked about this.
You know what I think? I think we're done here.
What?
You wasted enough of my time today. Get out!
Macho, wait! This is the biggest story I've had to cover in my entire career. If we stop halfway through, I'm gonna lose my job.
You want my advice? You're gonna interview somebody, you leave out the personal questions.
I understand if you don't want to get that personal, but that's my job. To ask questions to my interviewees, whether they like it or not.
Well, you know, to me that makes you seem like a pretty lousy reporter.
Oh, you're making this much more difficult than it needs to be.
You're making it difficult. You're just like everybody else in the world.
Well, then give me a chance. Give the rest of the world a chance. Let them see you for who you are.
No way.
Why not?
Because the world made me kill my best friend. Oh, Joey.
You alright?
No. Why couldn't I save you from those thugs?
There. It's gonna be alright, big guy.
Well, that scenario seemed to take an unexpected derailment. But at least Desmond is helping soothe Mr. Mallman away from his little fit of trauma. But the questions remain. How exactly can someone as quiet and reserved, yet dedicated as Desmond, tame the heart of someone as tough as Mr. Mallman? And more importantly, will it work out in the long run? More of this story to come after the break. Until then, I'm Anthony Katzberg, and you're watching Big City News.
You really want to know why I do what I do? It all started several months ago. Me and my best friend Joey were having dinner at our favorite restaurant. We were walking home and walking past an alley, and Joey noticed a discarded coffee cup on the ground. So he decided to pick it up and put it in a nearby dumpster. He always was the kind that cared about the environment. Unfortunately, this little act of kindness attracted the attention of a mean-looking group of thugs. They didn't take kindly to our stepping foot on what they thought was their property, let alone looking at it. Two of them grabbed Joey. One of them shoved me to the ground. They took Joey to their leader. He said he was going to teach us a lesson for stepping on their turf. They pulled out a knife. Joey had never been so scared. Just then I managed to get up, and I ran over, and I grabbed his arm. And I stopped the gang leader. I wrestled with him. We tussled. We fought for a while. Me trying to pull the knife away and him trying to push the knife towards Joey's chest. It was a long and hard struggle. But I was doing it for my best friend. I managed to gain control of the knife and pull it out of his hand. And I shoved it toward the ground. Or at least I thought I did. You see, I heard sort of a squelching sound. When I looked down, I saw that I hadn't aimed the knife at the ground at all. I'd aimed it at Joey's chest. I meant to aim it away from him. He died that night, right in front of my eyes. And the worst part was that thug leader called me an even cold-blooded murderer than he was. And that no one will ever forget it. Hearing him say that made something in me snap. I beat him up. I beat up the other thugs too. I had to spend 2 whole months in jail. I know what I did was wrong, but I couldn't help it. I accidentally murdered my best friend. And I was afraid that people were gonna just think of me as a cold-blooded monster. Now you know why I do what I do. Why I'm so harsh with people. Why I shun people all the time. But I'm not all bad. It's just the thought of someone I know getting hurt. I can't do anything to stop it. It just makes me so mad. And you know what? I think I'm willing to give this socialization another try.